Sugar Boogers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new CC shopping haul. So this time, you guys, I've got a nice blend of practically everything in every category. Not a lot of stuff, so it's not going to be super long-winded or like this crazy freaking Easter egg hunt when you go on my Tumblr, which, by the way, I will be reblogging everything that I am talking about here today. So we are going to go ahead and start off with the females. I actually picked up a brand new skin. It is non-default. It is called Butterish, and this one was actually on UrbanSims' Tumblr, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I am obsessed with non-default skins. It's a quick way to kind of change up your Sims look, their aesthetic, without really getting like heavy into detail or having to commit to a default skin. So this is pretty much what it looks like when you apply the skin, and this is what it looks like before. So something just kind of very, very minuscule, very simple. I think it is absolutely beautiful, the detail that it adds. And it gives my Sims' face a little more dimension. So we're gonna move on to the hairs. Now, I actually don't have a hell of a lot to share with you, but again, I've got a nice variety. So we're gonna start off with Cat's hair, and I'm only going to be showing you guys the hairs in the black swatch, or maybe we could go ahead and kind of like lighten it up a little bit so you can see a little more detail. These next few hairs are by Brittany. This one in particular is absolutely freaking stunning. I love the baby hairs. I love the little braided, kind of like a twisty ponytail kind of thing that's happening. It's actually quite long. It goes down to the shoulders or the top of the back. Then we have these hairstyles here, which are very similar. They do come with an accessory, so you can actually change out the bands. I really like this one. It's very youthful. It's very fun, playful. I'm not like particularly a huge fan of pigtails per se, but I really love this particular hairstyle, and I can't wait to like use this on my teen Sims or like young adults, that type of a thing. It also comes without bangs if you guys are interested, and I feel like I've shared this hair by Vakai before. I'm not 100% sure, but I really am just obsessed with this style in general, so I had to grab another. Kiara Zurich came out with pigtails, even though I literally just said like 2 minutes ago I'm not a fan. Again, this is definitely an exception to the rule. I think these are absolutely freaking adorable and would go great with Discover University. We also have some just very like traditional hairstyles, nothing too crazy, very low maintenance. I absolutely love all three of these bad boys. Sim Mandy came through with a new hairstyle, and I really love this one. There's just something about the way that it like frames my Sims' face. Also like the luminosity to it is also just really appealing. I love the back. We also have this one by QI and another by Sim Mandy. I feel like I've shared this before, but for some reason I am absolutely loving it so much more on this Sim, on this model. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because like I styled her around the hair, but it's a really cool hairstyle and I love it a lot. So Nolan Sims came out with this hair in particular. I feel like the dreaded hair texture that is just popping up in the Sims game and in the community is getting better and better with time. I also really love the fact that with this hair you can go and add beautiful accessories that kind of just give the hair a little more personality. So this is also available for male and female Sims. And then kind of going back to the hair that I just showed you is just another variant. I think they're just, the difference is the bangs, which is kind of interesting. And then we have this hair by Alexor, I think, and it is basically like a mesh edit. I think this is really pretty. I love like the spiral curls. I cannot talk today. I love the spiral curls. I really do. They're absolutely stunning. And I also really love this hair too. It kind of looks a little like this. We've got some flyaway bits, it's kind of like very stringy in the back, but that's not a bad thing. The only thing that I will admit, I don't know if it's like my, it might actually be my reshade now that I'm thinking about it, but the black looks a little more blue toned, but I'm kind of feeling like it might be the reshade that I'm using that is making it appear to be a little more bluish than what it is. So here is another hair by QR Sims. I really loved this one too. Again, it's another dreaded hairstyle. It's in a low pony. Really nice, available for male and females. We have this hairstyle here that actually comes with a beautiful like bow / rose accessory. I have a lot of Sims that have like bangs like this, and so to be able to kind of get more styles that even come with accessories and stuff, I don't know, I just like being able to have like more options to kind of accompany my Sims with bangs. So I love that. These hairs are by Rusty Sims, and I actually upgraded my pledge on Patreon to be able to get these bad boys. And this hairstyle hairstyle here. I love, 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 love the bun. Yes, it is definitely my reshade because I'm pretty positive this is definitely like a black. You know what I mean? Like not everybody's swatches would have that undertone if it wasn't my reshade. But oh my god, I love what it does to like brown. It's so beautiful. And then here is a gorgeous, sleek, kind of like office cash type of very formal even actually ponytail. It's really beautiful. We have another hair by Elixir. Kind of reminds me of this one that I showed you guys. Where is it? By Sim Mandy. A little bit, but then in comparison, not really at all. We have another kind of like mid-length hairstyle. A couple more by Rusty. I love these hairs. These are so beautiful. And this one too. I think I just showed you guys something very similar. Oh, the only difference is the bangs. So here is this hair. Oh my god. I'm slightly obsessed with this hair texture. Can you tell? I don't know what it is. It's funky. It's unique. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I absolutely am in love with it. Here we have a nice little collection. I don't know who created this, but you'll know exactly the creator when you see them on my Tumblr. I am high-key obsessed with this freaking, I don't even know what this is. This bun, it is so gorgeous. So we also have this hair by Query. I love this. I can't wait to like throw in some baby hairs and also like play around with the sim, particularly for this hairstyle. It is absolutely freaking gorgeous. I was obsessed the moment I saw Ocean playing around with it. Oh my god, it is beautiful. Then we also have this one by, I think, Nords. I'm not sure. I have a lot of hairstyles like this, but honestly, I am seriously freaking obsessed with this kind of mid-length, wavy, beachy kind of vibe. It's super pretty. This sim almost reminds me of Gwen Stefani a little bit, but oh my god, I love this fan bun. It is so beautiful, so chic. And then last but not least, we have this hair by Marceau. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the hairs, as you guys can see. I am gonna go ahead and like throw up her hair into something where we can actually like see her ears a little bit, because I have, oh my god, I have so many freaking accessories for you guys. So if we move into hats, I do have like a couple hats that are for the males in particular, but I also got this really cute beanie. Obviously, it's not very flattering with her current hairstyle, so we're gonna go back to something that kind of suits it a little bit better, such as this one. I love like the little button detailed on this. And then also it has a bunch of different swatches, different variants, all types of things that will obviously match your outfits. And so that's pretty much it for the accessories when it comes to like the hats. But if we move down to the actual accessories, so that's hats, this is accessories, you guys are literally going to drown in all of the accessories that I've downloaded. I don't know how many are here, but you guys, there are so freaking many. So this particular set is by Praline Sims. It isn't reblogged on my Tumblr, just FYI. I found it by accident by actually downloading a hair that a sim was using these accessories with. And you know what? I was like, these might be a little alpha, but I don't need to use like all of them. You know what I mean? Like I can play around and see which ones I like the most. And let me tell you, I am in love. I love that some earrings have like different, you know, variations on either side. You know, like for instance, this one has a cross and then just a hoop. I've been really like loving that, like personally. I've been playing around with that a lot. So to kind of like replicate that in my Sims is definitely something that's pretty freaking exciting. I was also really pumped about the fact that there are some beautiful designer earrings. Yes, we also have these crawlers, which are super beautiful. Obviously, depending on your Sims' ear shape, you're probably going to need to tailor these to their needs, but there is just a lot here for all different types of Sims, all different walks of life, and I think these are definitely something that a lot of people are going to get a lot of fun out of, a lot of use out of, should I say. So we also have like these beautiful Gigi earrings. I'm obsessed. Like I can't say it enough. These are super duper gorgeous. I love them. Even the cherries are like absolutely freaking adorable, so you guys definitely need to get your manitos on these. And then the ones that my Sims my Sim was wearing earlier, these ones, which I think are very just dainty and classy. You can't go wrong. I also picked up these bad boys that kind of like little inflatable, I don't know, like rafts or something. I freaking have no idea what I'm trying to say, but they're really cool and like super retro. So yeah, wanted to grab those too. And let me see what else we have. So makeup, I definitely, oh, I didn't even show you the glasses. So I ended up getting these, which are basically lensless frames. I don't know, they're really pretty. I love how big they are. You can see a lot of the eye, which is great for Sims that wear makeup and stuff. They're obviously more cosmetic versus functional, but I definitely feel like they're really pretty. So, you know, why not go ahead and snag them? So for makeup, I grabbed a few things. I ended up grabbing what appears to be like a bottom shadow type of a gig. Now, I really like the concept of this. I think this is going to be really fun to play around with when it comes to like wearing eyeliner and what is it called, like lashes and stuff like that. But the only thing that I don't necessarily love is that, if you guys can kind of tell, on some of the swatches, not all actually, I don't think it's really doing it. Maybe on this particular skin shade, right here, there's kind of like this pixelation that kind of like, you know, happens in the corner, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's super cool. I love those. We also have these eyeshadows, which basically only apply color to the inner corner, which again are really fun. I love how beautiful and vibrant these shadows are, and they just are so complementary to skins of all skins. Why do I keep saying that? Sims of all different shade ranges. So this is something that's going to be super inclusive, and you're definitely going to get a lot of use out of this too, especially if you're looking just to add a little pop of color in there. So this eyeliner is kind of hard to see, but you guys might be able to like get a gander there. This one is by Catverse, and I love the subtle definition that this one provides. It is seriously so freaking amazing, and I definitely think that is a must-have. I also was wearing this eyeliner a little bit earlier. It comes in a couple different variants. We have just the traditional cat wing liner. This is probably one of the best. Okay, one of the best, including better than mine, cat eyeliners I have ever seen. Like, this thing is literally on fleek, and I know that is like so 2015 now, but it really is. Like, I'm not just saying that. It is really just possibly one of the best eyeliners I have ever used. And I love that there's different variants and colors, and that they included the hearts, and they also, you know, included a swatch without, because, you know, like practically speaking, a lot of us are probably gonna gravitate towards that a little bit more. So then here is a beautiful smoky eyeliner set. I can't remember the creator's name, Angel Symbler, but yeah, very practical, great for every day. I love this one a lot too. Then moving on to her gloss. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's called Sunlit Cries, and this freaking palette just is the ultimate glossy gloss. I actually have a gloss by Lime Crime that reminds me so much of this one here. It's called like Bitter Cherry or something, and it feels real. Like, I can actually feel my hair getting stuck in this lip gloss, so I definitely wanted to pick those up. I also have a couple, or just one big nude color, like matte color palette by, I think, Cryptic Sims. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but yeah, these are so beautiful. I love that you have all different shade ranges from A to literally Z, and they're very flattering. I love that the way that they like line the lips, and they're super pigmented and rich, and again, like nudes, you can't go wrong. So I'm really excited with the two lip palettes that I ended up grabbing. Moving on to the wardrobe, I didn't really grab a lot, but you know what? Sometimes less is definitely more. The first thing that I ended up grabbing is this oversized, really comfy, cozy t-shirt. I love the crop. I love the detail. Everything about it looks absolutely amazing, including the fact that I feel like it fits these particular pair of trousers perfectly. It comes in, I think, a bunch of like really pretty pastel colors. Of course, we have some darker, deeper shade ranges, which I'm sure are a lot more pleasant on the eyes because of this reshade. We also have some with these patches, which is really cool too. It has a lot of character. But yeah, there's just a bunch of different variants in here, and I feel like this is just a really nice, solid piece to have. I also found this particular cardigan top sweater, again, on Ocean Sims' Tumblr. Shout out to her if you guys are ever like looking for like real time, well, almost real time, but very up to date Maxis match finds. I definitely suggest you guys going and checking out her Tumblr. She updates quite frequently, but I don't know, know, it gives me like mom vibes, but it also just, I just want to crawl onto this. This is beautiful. I really love all the swatches and just the way that it kind of like, just it hangs off the body. It feels like it's very worn in. So there's that. Margot Sims has a very, very nice, it's kind of like a tucked in crew neck sweater. I love the oversized sleeves. We also grabbed, there's multiple people here. Okay, Jen. I also snagged another just cropped tee, which is very simple, but I think the reason why I ended up grabbing that was because it's a mesh for this. And this particular top is actually meant to be paired with a recolor, of the Discover University shorts, so that it creates this really nice, just kind of very seamless. Oh, there's something going on in her butt. I don't know if that's like sweat or what, but anyways, long story short, this is supposed to be a workout outfit. So there's that. Lots of different swatches for your Sims. But yeah, so that's why I ended up grabbing that. We also have this cardigan with a bunch of beautiful buttons. It doesn't look too bad with this, but I definitely wouldn't go there. I feel like there's other things for sure that we downloaded that would be far more flattering, or maybe not at all. I'm not really sure. Ooh, these actually kind of look pretty good, except for the clipping. Anyway, you can play around with it, but I liked this cardigan for my more older Sims. I really liked it a lot. So then we have this top, which, oh my God, is so vibrant, so beautiful. Again, these pants are probably like my favorite item of the haul. I know we're not even at the pants yet, but I'm kind of high-key obsessed. And also these pants too, they look great with this top. Oh my God, and even these jeans. Just this top in general, it does require a mesh. So just, FYI, I totally almost forgot to get it, so I'm just letting you guys know. Don't forget to snag that. And then I feel like I grabbed that because it's actually a recolor for these ones, which are more like pastel-y, vibrant-y, kind of like Easter colors, if I'm being honest. And then something I'm personally, again, obsessed with is band tees. I love oversized band tees. They're super cozy. You can throw them on. You can like style them up, down, whatever it is that you want to do. But yeah, I ended up grabbing those, and I really love the way that these fit. Even like on a male Sims or female Sims, they're really just universally flattering. So there's something to note there. And then we're going to move on finally to the pants. So as you guys can see, I've got like this nice pair of skinny jeans. It comes in a ripped texture, solid texture. We also have these really fun like baggy pants as well. These bad boys, which I'm not really sure what these are supposed to be, but I like them. I think they're part of a set or something. I already showed you the shorts, but here are some off the waist, kind of like boyfriend jeans, sort of. Oh my God, these are so cool. I really love those. I love all of like the sketches and stuff that are on the leg there. And again, as I was showing you guys earlier, these are like my favorite trousers. I love them. I also picked up this skirt by Julie Bean, and then we have these pants by Lily. I also grabbed this frayed skirt, and then, which is also really cool, it comes with a laced version as well. So for full body, I have this outfit here, which does not look good at all with the sandals and socks. Okay, like I'm just letting you know, I'm very well aware. But I feel like this is really cool for like maybe business professional outerwear, that type of thing. These pajamas, again, are feeling like, they really feel like something I've added before, but like the way that I do stuff on Tumblr is I like something, and if I don't like it, then I feel like I haven't seen it before and it's new, and so I'll download it, but I won't download it if it's been liked. So I feel like maybe some of these items are things that I haven't liked, but I showed you before. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm like having a deja vu moment, but let me know in the comments down below, because I'm kind of like tripping out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. This is a very nice, spicy dress. I love all the ruching. Here are a couple different like skater skirts. These are really fun to pair with, socks and sandals, I guess. This is a very, very bougie, gorgeous, absolutely stunning. I would almost dare to say designer inspired dress. I love the swatches. Definitely wish there were more. I love this green one in particular. It's super beautiful. So I did pick up a couple like wedding dresses. Not that I ever really have weddings in my game, like ever. It's a very rare occurrence. Like it almost never happens. But if my Sims ever ever do decide to take the plunge, they'll be definitely doing it in style. Like these dresses, you guys, kill me. They're so freaking beautiful. Especially like the ones where there's like this sheer detail to it and you can kind of like see your Sims' skin. For some reason, every time I say skin, I say Sims, and every time I say Sims, I say Skims. It's kind of weird. Like Kim Kardashian, like, bitch, where are you? Like, what have you done to me? I don't know. Anyway, this one kind of looks like a moo-moo, but also like, I mean, it's just sometimes about how you wear it, you know? And I really love all of these dresses, these items, these full body outfits. So for accessories, as you guys kind of have already noticed, I'm going to probably put her in the skater dress or something so that we can kind of get a better idea of what she's working with down here. So for accessories, I did pick up like these socks that are two-toned. Okay, or like two different socks. Like for instance, she has like one sock on, one sock off. Kind of like good for storytelling, or you can like get it so she's wearing like two different random socks. I think you can actually switch these out individually, which is pretty cool. That is an amazing concept. At first I was like, why is only one sock changing? But they're like right foot, left foot socks. That is brilliant. This next pair of socks is also on my top 10 list of like favorite socks ever. But the cool thing about these is that you can like wear these with like all different types of footwear, and they have the little 3D detail at the like top where they've been cuffed, which I think is amazing. They also have like the traditional kind of like, I don't know if this would be like, it reminds me of like baseball or basketball or some type of sport, but they have that type of a cuff too, or just like solids. And then as you guys saw earlier, she was wearing it with these wedges and it looked pretty cute. I mean, I'm not personally a huge fan of socks and sandals, but if you are and you like the vibe, you like the look, these are the socks for you, let me tell you. So with that, I ended up also picking up these boots. Again, do you see how great these socks just lay in there? So we've got these beautiful wedges. Of course, they come in a lot of like different like wedgy colors. These really cute ankle boots that are kind of like country-esque. They're super adorable. I also picked up these heels, which are really nice too. Perfect pumps, might I add. And I mean, again, I've definitely seen the style where people wear socks with pumps. I'm not judging, you know, fashion is relative. It's all about, you know, expressing yourself. But I really love the fact that I just totally made my sim disappear. And I don't know if that was meant to happen or how that ended up happening. But if I take this, oh my God. Okay. This doesn't happen with the males, by the way, but for whatever reason, my sim is literally disappearing. When I give her these sneakers, like, I hope these are disabled for random. Otherwise, I'm gonna be so freaking confused. But anyway, I also picked up these wedges by Madeline. Now, I like them. I do. But there's something going on with the toe box that I'm not a huge fan of. And for that reason, I might actually remove them. But last but not least, we have these thigh high, or actually knee high boots that are obviously meshed from like the base game boots that I think we get. Now the texture itself isn't my favorite, but the concept is absolutely legendary, and for that reason I think I'll definitely keep them. I'm a little perplexed why this isn't working. Maybe I'm missing a mesh. I'll have to play with that a little bit, but that was so friggin' odd. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the males, which is definitely going to be a freaking zip because I don't have a lot. Of course, I have the same beautiful texture hairstyle that I showed you guys earlier. We have this hairstyle by Sim Mandy, which is very, very, very flowy and wavy. It kind of gives me skater vibes. Nolan Sims came through for the male version of the dreads. Again, complete with accessory if you want to go ahead and juice it up a little bit, which I definitely think you should. Then we have this one by UrbanSims. You guys saw this a little bit earlier, but I love this hairstyle. It's probably like one of my favorites of the bunch. And then Query. Here's that hairstyle, but obviously on a male sim. Love these. I love these. All right, so we're gonna go move on to the hats. I did download a few hats, and these hats are kind of different because this one is off to the side a little bit, and I feel like it's very, you know, it can be very cash or it can be super dressed up. Now, it doesn't necessarily fit my sim well here, but you can play around. This one is giving me like Zorro vibes. Did anybody watch that as a kid? Or is like, am I like showing my age here? Because really is. But the thing about this one is it's not necessarily the most hair compatible thing that my sim has ever worn. So you're gonna have to play around a little bit, but I feel like for somebody, this would definitely be like an item that they're looking for. Sometimes I like to branch out a little bit. And then we have the beanie that really looks good with the hair that I showed you guys earlier. And then for accessories, I have all of the earrings that I showed you guys. This is what the glasses look like on the males. I'm not gonna lie, Will is killing it. But yeah, moving on to the outfits, we have this beautiful blazer right here. It comes in a bunch of fun, vibrant, luxurious colors. It can be paired with so many different things, but it does come with a matching pair of pants if you wanted to get fancy. Otherwise, you know, you can wear jeans or whatever else your heart desires. It's completely up to you how you want to style this. So then I ended up picking up this bomber jacket that obviously is remeshed from the Moschino stuff pack. I've got one of my favorite freaking just basic tees. These are so freaking beautiful and vital. Like, I love these so much. Like, I feel like this is a necessity, and I love the length and just the way that my sim looks in it. But the reason why I think I snagged those is so that I could actually have the mesh for this top, which comes in a bunch of different patterns, prints, all sorts of fun things. And then we have another basic t-shirt that just kind of ruches at the bottom. Also comes with a ripped version as well. This freaking, I don't even know what to call this, oversized jean jacket with a hoodie underneath is seriously my vibe. I love the patches. I love how bulky it is. It just feels like my sim is literally huggable. I really like that a lot. And I also love this particular office top. It comes with pants. It sure does, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't. But I did download pants that don't look too shabby with it. Wait, no, it just comes by itself. Ah, okay. But if you wanted to, you could use the Jolene pants, but I'm pretty sure you probably have something far better in your collection to work with. But I was a little shocked. I didn't realize that it actually came by itself. And then also, I don't know if you guys are watching, what is it called, Tiger King right now, but tell me this doesn't remind you of Joe a little bit. It does. It really does. Obviously, this is an accessory, and you can wear it by itself, or you can wear it as an accessory with different articles underneath to kind of like, you know, customize it further. But here are the band tees. I just love the way it makes my sim's stature look. Like, he looks wide and big, and like I could just hug him and I could squeeze him. So you pretty much get the gist of what I've got there. For the bottoms, we've got some interesting pants. These looked far different when I was actually looking at them through Tumblr, but you already saw the dress pants, and then these bad boys here, which are actually pretty freaking cool. I mean, I feel like I would definitely like lounge around in these and maybe use these as pajama bottoms, but I mean, they're an option. They're there for you if you want to snag those. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how to like dress your sim, so you probably figure something out that works far better than what I'm working with. So you already saw all the socks, and then for the shoes, we have these sneakers that are just absolutely amazing. I'm really disappointed that for whatever reason it's making my female sim disappear. If you guys know a fix by an off chance, let me know in the comments down below. But other than that, you guys, we're pretty much at the end of the road. I told you it's a very small haul, nothing too crazy, but a lot of good essentials, a lot of good items I think you guys are really going to be excited to add to your game. And with that said, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to go ahead, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, where the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.